Aloha, it's Lynn McCallum here for the Living Universe podcast series. I am standing in the high mountains of New Mexico in front of a beautiful lake in the mountains, and I've just spent the last few days with Randy Hatton. I did an interview with Randy, and you can find it on the Living Universe podcast series. And in that interview, we talked about water. Randy has been working with water for 13 years. He moved from Washington. He was called to these high mountains in New Mexico, where he began to go into deep meditation and receive downloads about working with water and technologies, very organic kinds of technologies that we can use with water to treat water in a very conscious way. And the thing that Randy learned from his meditations and from working with water and creating these simple little devices that he creates, and some are really beautiful and elaborate, but they're all very organic. And what he learned as he began to construct these things was that water is conscious. Water is a living, breathing being, and it has a consciousness, and that in order for us to work in harmony on this planet, we need to understand the consciousness of water. There could be no more important time now than now to really wake up to how we interrelate with water and how we treat the water of the planet. I'm standing over a massive reservoir here that spans most of the North American most of the North American continent. The water is affecting my brain, and it has been speaking so loudly and so profoundly. The water, as we know from the work of Dr. Emoto, receives the imprints of our thoughts and our beliefs, etc. And so it feels right now like this aquifer is receiving a lot of the density of the thoughts and what's going through our consciousness as we go through the shift. And so it's time to begin imprinting positive thoughts and love and positive energy into the water of the planet, into the water which makes up most of what our bodies contain. And so this is another way, as we work with water, to begin to go more deeply into ourselves and to find those deeper connections to the source that gives us life, thus connecting back into the cosmic web of life, and thus treating all life with high consciousness, with love, with gratitude, and making the world a better place. And that's why I'm traveling around the planet, interviewing amazing people doing amazing things and bringing ideas to you. So anyways, the podcast is available. You can find the link here somewhere. Maybe I'll put it across there. And if I don't figure out how to put it across there in my video, I'll put it down there as a link for you to connect with. So I'm just going to run a few pictures of some of Randy's beautiful Gaia fountains that he creates, and hope you'll tune in for our podcast. So infinite love, blessings, and aloha. Namaste.